Today we'll be covering the USS Arizona. USS Arizona was ordered the 4th of March 1913 and she was laid down the 16th of March 1914. She was finally launched on the 19th of June 1915 and commissioned October 17th, 1916. She was later decommissioned December 29th, 1941. She had a displacement of 29,626 tons, a length of 608 feet, beam of 97 feet, and a draft of 29 feet 3 inches. She had a speed of 21 knots, or roughly 24 miles an hour, and a range of 8,000 nautical miles at 10 knots, or roughly 12 miles an hour. She had 4 triple 14-inch guns, 356 millimeter, 22 single 5-inch guns, 127 millimeter, 4 single 3-inch guns, 76 millimeter, they were anti-aircraft guns, and 2 21-inch torpedo tubes, 533 meters. Her belt armor was 13.5 to 8 inches, 343 to 203 millimeter, and turrets 18-inch or 457 millimeter. USS Arizona was a Pennsylvania-class battleship. She was named after the 48th state. She remained stateside during World War I, but escorted President Woodrow Wilson to the Paris Peace Conference. In January 1929, Arizona was modernized in Norfolk Naval Yard. On the 19th of March 1931, before she was even to do her modernization sea trials, President Herbert Hoover took a brief vacation in the Caribbean with her. The devastating strike hit at 8:06 in the morning in the vicinity of Turret 2, likely penetrating the armored deck near the magazine located forward section of the ship. The explosion and fire was so fierce that it burned for 2 days after the attack. It killed 1,177 of the 1,512 crewmen on board at the time of the attack. Guns from Turret 2 were salvaged and later installed in the USS Nevada in the fall of 1944. Having been straightened and realigned, the Nevada later used these same guns to fire on the Japanese islands of Okinawa and Iwo Jima. A memorial now stands directly over the ship where it had sunk that day. You can see the damage that was left and what the ship looked like, and today it's currently being overlooked by the USS Missouri, which was the end of World War II. So now we're going to get into my World of Warships Legend build. So as you can see, my firing range is 17.1 kilometers with a reload time of 35 seconds. Now that's not great, but I'm currently working on leveling up my commander to get that down. I have a maximum HE shell damage of 5,000 and a chance of setting fire of 30%. My maximum AP shell damage is 11,330. I have a firing range of 4 kilometers for my secondaries with a 4.5 second reload. So not the greatest, but if anyone gets in a reasonable distance, I'll be able to take care of that issue. As you can see, I'm running William Sims. He has a base trait of Built to Last, which increases my ship HP by 360 points. Next, I'm running Andrew Cunningham as Inspiration. He increases my shell grouping by 4.75%. Finally, I'm running Azure Lane Scharnhorst, which decreases my dispersion by 3.8%. I'm running Flammable Cannoneer, which increases my range by 8% and my shell grouping by 5%. I'm running Gyrating Drovitz, which increases my traverse speed by 1.5 seconds and my AP shell damage by 10%. Next, I'm running Marksman, which decreases my dispersion even more by 7%. Then I'm running Reach Out XXL to increase my range by another 3%. Finally, I have Will to Rebuild, which will increase my HP once it gets below a certain point by 47%. Now as you can see here, taking a shot at the cruiser, very good grouping, just bad aim, took a good chunk out of it. 7 out of 9 hits. So again, taking another shot at the cruiser, starts to bow tank me, still very good grouping, and get a decent amount of damage, 5 out of 9. Here, King George, a little farther out, as you can see I track the shells, good shell grouping, and I take a decent amount of bounces. Obviously he can bow tank me. Taking another shot at him, this time get a little bit more damage, still good shell grouping, right where I want it to. Next, he's broadside to me, much closer, but decent amount of damage, good shell grouping, converging right where I wanted it to, dead center in the middle. Now, finally, we go off this Normandy. Overall, very good hit, but I don't quite finish him. Thankfully, the fire will. As you can see though, massive chunk of his health gone. The Arizona can hit very hard if you know how to use it. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.